Hey, do you guys see what I see? Look at that. There is an African cichlid in this stingray pond. So my guess is it came from the Bellagio tank, and it had to come through this piping somehow, and either he jumped off the sock tray into the water, or he went through the sump somehow. I don't know. It just, blows my mind how this happens sometimes. You guys seen that clear as day, that one of these little African cichlids swam all the way through into the stingray pond. While we're over here, here's a little update on Bruiser. He is about 3 foot. He's actually on the plus size of 3 foot, maybe a little bit longer. But man, is he getting girthy, and is he feisty. Oh, he didn't pop, or usually I drop some water there and he'll pop the top. But let's go take a look at this Bellagio tank and see where this guy had to come from. So, the only possibility, this is the only place that we have African cichlids right now, besides the monster pond, which is this tank right here. So, looking at this tank, goes through the overflow, through the piping, make some turns. It is feasible that some fish can go through the piping. The only thing that gets me is, how did it get past the sump? That's where I draw the line. But it was one of these little striped bumblebees down here that is probably a little bigger than this guy. Got through there, and it just absolutely amazes me. Seeing how some of these fish can get through your plumbing and be able to get into some of these other tanks is just ridiculous. Uh-oh, someone's digging some breeding pits back here. So we haven't seen this tank in a while, so let's go ahead and talk about what's going on in this tank. Oh, there goes the golden Chinese algae eater. He does a fantastic job for eating algae. If anybody is wondering, something that'll stay small, these guys max out at about 5 or 6 inches, and they go to town on algae. This datnoid over here is, he's actually going on a growth spurt right now. You see he's getting long and slender. He was super fat, but he is a wonderful, beautiful looking split bar datnoid. He does great in this Bellagio tank, and he is joined by a bunch of barbs. This is basically a community of monsters. Of course, we've got the flagtails in here. We've got Rio and one other one. Here we go. Rio's the one with the perfect straight lines on the tail. If I messed that up, go ahead and correct me in the comments. There we go. There's the other flagtail. Both beautiful fish. They also do a great job at eating algae, and these guys can get up to 2 foot long. Of course, we have our whole show of ballast sharks here. I can just sit out here and watch these fish all night long. They're so peaceful. This Leporanus is starting to put some size onto him, and I'm just watching him to make sure he doesn't start nipping at people. Because, sometimes you'll get a Leporanus and they'll fin nip like none other. And they will get kind of aggressive with it. And you might want to watch out because you might lose a few of your favorite fish. We still have the different types of severums. We have the gold severum here. We have the rotkeel severum. And there is a, I don't see him right now. We'll run by him. I'll show him in a second. Of course, we have the different types of parrots in here. We have the African scat. One of my favorite fish in this tank. These guys are totally awesome, and there's been a lot of people importing them lately, so you might see them on the import list. So they are super cool, but they are an expensive one. What else? Oh, look at these guys. The African leaf fish. Beautiful fish. There's actually 2 in here. I thought I saw the other one over. Oh, here we go. This guy is a bit bigger, but you can see a little bit better of his colors right now. The other guy's trying to blend in with the darkness. But these guys, you know, just lay awkwardly in the leaves, and they kind of look like a leaf. That's where they get their name from. Of course, we have tinfoil barbs. We've got the regular, and then we've got the xanthic or gold. We also have a whole collection of silver dollars in here. We've got wide bars. We've got thin bars. We've got regular silver dollars. We've got tiger stripe silver dollars. We've got blackberries in here too. Let me see if I can find him. He's super neat. There goes another species of silver dollar. There is a lot of silver dollars. There goes the blackberry. Look at him. Super cool. He's got them long, I could call them streamers. On the, kind of looks like a thread fin almost, but yeah, he's got them little things hanging off, like tassels, whatever you want to call them. I'll refer to them as streamers. But beautiful silver dollar right there. And of course, you've got the kissing gouramis. These guys are all huddled over on this side of the tank. No one on that side of the tank because they think they're getting fed. There is a colony of clown loaches in here, which we seldomly see. It is a rare sighting to see clown loach. Oh, there goes one. See, I told you, wasn't lying. They're in here, but they just love to hide. So I'm not going to keep going around. Oh, wait, one last guy before we get back on with this video. We've got the cigar barbs. There is 5 of them in here. We've got the big guy. We've got the mediocre ones that we've been growing out. Now we've got this runt of the litter. They came in all the same size, and this guy just does not grow, but he is a looker. He's got some beautiful coloring on him, but these are the community monsters, as we refer to them. Beautiful fish. All right, let's go back over here. So we talked about these African cichlids traveling through the piping. Well, let's go look over here. That piping runs all the way down that wall, angles up, angles in, and then I have half shooting out on this side, half shooting out on that side. So if that little African cichlid came onto here, he was flopping around in this drip tray. If you went in that one, there's a little bit more cloggage in there, so he could swim over. He either had, there's no way that fish could have gotten through these holes unless he came in super tiny, and I'm just now realizing him. If he was over there, he might have possibly been able to flop over and get down in the water, but that is just absolutely crazy. And if he came in smaller and he got through them holes, he would then have to work himself through all of these bio balls without dying, and then swim through it and get pushed out that side. So it just amazes me how some of these fish can just come through your piping. Easy there, buddy. We'll feed you in a little bit. My goodness. Love these guys. There's still a bit more cleanup to do in this stingray pond, but it is coming together. There goes that African cichlid again. He has some balls, but he takes cover in that milk crate because he knows no other fish can get in there and get him. But I am 100% shocked that these stingrays have not picked him off. That is just crazy to me. If you guys remember, we had the silver dollar, or the Schimberke wide bar silver dollars breed in the 4400, and we actually found a baby in the sock tray, in the settling chamber of the filter box. So that one had to come through this piping of the 4400, which is not so hard to believe. But on here, there's 9 socks, and that one had to get through or be washed over into the sock table. That one was my first experience with fish going through filtration, and I just couldn't believe it. But that baby, we've actually been growing him out. He is one of these, not those two. He is this one right here. He is the largest wide bar in here. This one was bred here by Ohio Fish Rescue. I can always tell him apart. He has them orange spots on him, which was very unique to our Schimberke. They had a lot of color. Now, if you look at some of the other Schimberke we got, like this, hang on, Where am I at? Where am I at? Not the thin bars. I need the thick bars. Hang on. I'm looking for them. Here goes another. Nope, that's a thin bar. So that's. I'm getting mixed up here, guys. I'm sorry. This is the guy I thought he was. I'm sorry. This is the one with a lot of color on him. Not normally seen, but you look at him and he's like, holy cow. And then you look at the normal thick bars and they don't have the color like that. But here goes another one over here. So you can just tell, I can always tell him apart. He's got the super red and the thread fins on him, and the other ones not so much. But that was bred here by Ohio Fish Rescue, so we had to keep him. All right, one last update that I'm super excited about. This Planiceps is eating every night, and you guys can see he's actually packing on some weight to his body. So he's going to start growing really quick, and I'm super excited about this. So once he starts growing a bit more, I'm gonna have to watch out for these bichers. Not so much him, but there's this Delhaize in the back there. He's a little bit slender still, and he's slower growing. So that would be the first guy I'd have to worry about. There's a few other ones in here. Thought that was super exciting, so I wanted to share with you guys. So I've got some work to do here in the fish room. Got to feed some fish, so I'm gonna go ahead and get to that. So I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. I thought it was kind of neat that that cichlid got in the stingray pond. So hope you guys enjoyed. I will catch you guys in the next video. As always, stay fishy, my friends.